On my $1 million journey, I sold my car, which was almost 2 years ago. I still don't have a car. And I'm a multimillionaire. I still don't have a car. I almost bought a $300,000 G-Wagon because of the stuff I saw on the internet. And I sat with myself. I said, do I really even want this G-Wagon? I'm never in town. Soon as I drive off the lot, it depreciates. It's going to be in my garage. I don't own any land because I stay in an apartment.
Come on, babe.
Why am I buying a G-Wagon? Because I'm conditioned to think that's what you do when you get money, right? I sold my Toyota. Now I need a luxury car. This is what I'm seeing as I'm scrolling. I ain't had a car for 2 years. I am comfortable. I don't cook. So all I'm doing is Uber Eats, and I ain't never at the grocery store. I'm never in town. One of those years was a pandemic. I wasn't doing nothing. Why would I go buy a $300,000 car for it to sit in my garage? I need to own some land. I need to invest. That's what works for me. But that's because I know myself. I know myself, and I didn't allow outside sources and social media to make me feel pressured to go do that. I Uber everywhere. EJ picked me up this morning. You should you want to ride? I was like, I could drive my sister's car. She got a little Ford in the back. But it goes with my lifestyle. I don't like to drive anyway. I love getting in an Uber, sitting in the back, answering emails, sleeping, being on my phone, working in the back seat. Convenience. That works for me though. I didn't allow outside sources to make me feel like I had to go buy a car. I don't even have a car.
What is first off, do you do regular Uber or Uber Black?
It depends on where I'm going.
Okay, because me and Ernestine she be like, we going somewhere. I'm like, yo, I'll get a regular Uber.
No, it depends on where I'm going, because I'm hopping a dinged up Uber real quick. Like, thank you, they got B.Simone. I'm like, yeah, come on. It's me. It's me, Black Queen.
She's trying, though. She's trying.
Me, Black Queen. So, first of all, we've been up here like 15 minutes. I only did 3.
That's good. Let's clap it up for B.Simone. Yeah.
I'm working on me.
I do want to know the journey of, have you always been yourself, or was it a process? Like some people are natural, like they are just them. But some people are struggling.
Oh, I don't know why that question's going to make me emotional. I've always been myself. 2020, soon as I thought I found myself and I was walking in my truth, I changed. Wow. I changed, and I tried to hold on to the girl I used to be, and that's not even who I am anymore. So that was a scary thing for me. When you change and you grow and you evolve and you shift and you're maturing and people around you aren't, or you're not the same person. First of all, the person you used to be is not who God intended you to be. It was just a part of you to get you to where you're going. And I was scared to change. I'm like, I don't like standing on the tables at the clubs no more. I don't like going out all the time. I like being at home. Big crowds. I used to want to be the center of attention. Now big crowds kind of give me anxiety. I changed as soon as I was walking in my truth. And that scared me. But once I started to accept, it's okay. You're not 21, you're 31. Okay, you're going to evolve, you're going to grow. And that old B.Simone or Braelyn, who you used to be, is not who God intended you to be. That is a part of you to get you to this point and continue to evolve. So yes, I've always been myself, but I feel like in different chapters and journeys and parts of life, you're going to change and find that and walk in that. Don't try to hold on to who you used to be.
And what do you think forced that change? Was it people? Was it circumstances?
My career took off. The more popular I got, the more introverted I got.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Now I'm. Hey, you a fan or a hater? Bitch, it's like, I'm always on edge. It turned me introverted a little bit, and I'm kind of getting back to the balance of it. But the bigger I got, the quieter I got. I'm like, well, that's not what got me big. My personality. This is what made me. This is what got me to this point. I had to keep this girl up. I have to be the life of the party. I have to be lit. The bigger I got, I stopped drinking so much. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to rest. I'm trying to be healthy. The bigger I got, I didn't want to be out late. So now I'm not networking with those same people because they in the club every night. Yeah. The bigger, I changed the bigger I got, and it scared me because I felt like I had to do those same things because that's what got me to this point. but I'm just on a different chapter.
For sure.
I'm on a different path. I'm evolving, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
So I challenge you guys to embrace the new you. Don't be scared of it.
Well, last year, and I read a quote too. They said people spend their whole lives wanting to be known, and then they become known, and then wear dark shades to avoid being seen.
It's like, excuse me, B.Simone, I'm just a mess, and my news is real. Move. Please.
Let me ask you, so last year, you had that issue where I think you said something about the type of man that you want, right?
Yep.
Do you think that caused you to not want to be so out there because you're a target now?
I think it was numerous things. So I had my $1 million journey. If anybody followed it, it's still on YouTube. Man, that was insane. And I saw an interview, or I was looking at your page today, but somebody said a millionaire means you have it attainable, not we've made $1 million. So that was my goal at 30. I want to be a millionaire. I want to see it in my account. I've come across the millions, of course, but to see it tangible, those zeros, that was my goal at 30. So I had 300,000 to go. I did all these, I did back to go doing hair and this and that. We reached the goal. Cool. It took me 30 years. So I reached this goal at 30 years to see the million in my account. It took me 30 days to be a multi-millionaire. 30 days after that, I made $1 million in 1 month. So which is great. But then I had the most depressed year of my life. Soon as I became a millionaire, it was the darkest year of my life. From media to losing people out of my circle to my team falling apart. That's why if the money is the goal, you're going to get the money.
Come on.
If the money is the goal, you're going to get it. Whatever you put your mind to, you are going to get. If the $1 million house is the goal, you're going to get it. But when you get there, if your mind ain't right, if your foundation ain't strong, if your work, who is your source? If that's not right, the finances and the materialistic goals don't matter. And I thank God for my mind. Because during that depression, I was sane. I was good. And I knew I was going to come out of it. But to answer your question, going back to that, the book, the 9 to 5 comments, the lies on it's mind-blowing. Anybody can put out something and the world's going to believe it. It don't matter what it is, right? So the 9 to 5 comment, and I'll go back to that. Every day in my stand-up show, clap if you still work a 9 to 5. Clap, 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 clap. I'm going to tell y'all exactly my comment for those that don't know. I said I would never date a man with the 9 to 5 at this stage of my life. I don't want to date a guy at Foot Locker. I made a joke, right? And at my stand-up show, I end my show with this now. I'm on tour with Martin Lawrence, arena of 30,000 people. I end my show with this. And this is how God uses purpose. God will embarrass you to use you. Watch.
Come on.
Watch. Baby. This is purpose. Listen. He will embarrass. I was so embarrassed. Oh, they're not understanding me. They're not this. They're not that. I get up on that stage. I say, in the arena, clap if you heard my 9 to 5 comment. Yeah, we heard it. Clap if you have a 9 to 5 in here. And they clap it. I said, y'all are some of the hardest working citizens in the nation. You get up, you go to work, you take the kids to school, you clocking in to a job you probably don't give a damn about. You got other hopes and dreams and all. You work so hard. I had a 9 to 5 less than 3 years ago. And then I say, clap if you would love to be there the next 50 years. The arena, I'm talking 30, gets quiet. It goes from almost 100% of people to about 20%. I said, okay, if you would love to be there the next 50 years, I ain't talking to you. God bless you. Let me talk to these people that are going into this job every single day. You depressed, you got anxiety, you taking it out on yourself, your kids, your mom, your dad, because you don't want to be there. God has planted a seed in your heart. He has given you purpose. And until you find that, you lost. Find that. You want to be a doctor. You want to be a lawyer. You want to open up your own daycare center. You want to have your own boutique, but you're too scared to do it and step out on faith. So no, I'm not going to date a man who sees me living my dream every day and he's at a desk and he can't walk in his purpose. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? If you are at your 9 to 5 and you feel like that's your purpose and you are walking in that, that is beautiful. My comment wasn't for you. My comment is for that man that is sitting there. I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. I'd rather date a man that has a plan, ambition, and he's selling clothes out of his trunk and they fly as hell. I'll help you with that business because you have a vision. You have purpose. You care about something. If your thing is microphones, tell me why microphones are cool. Talk to me. Be passionate about something. We so lost in this cycle of working to live, we done lost passion and purpose. So no, I'm not going to date a man that works at Foot Locker. Thank you. Next question.
Goodness gracious. I think this is going over your head. This is, like the way that you can take what's hurt you, but in the moment where you're hearing all the backlash, what's going through your head?
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I know maybe you didn't put that set together in that moment.
Yeah. And real quick before I answer that, my point of doing that at the end of the way God used that comment was brought around full circle for me to say that on tour with Martin, to touch somebody. I said it yesterday. I said, the girl said, you pointed at me and said, you want to open up, I'm just talking. You want to open up your own daycare center. She comes to me crying and says, I've been trying to do that for 2 years. And I pointed at her and said it. That is purpose. So God used that moment for me to speak and talk to these people, But excuse me, what was your question? I'm sorry.
I forgot.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so into
my dad's a pastor and I do his mannerisms and it's like
because that's crazy. Because if that never happened to you, you would have never added that part. You'd have never really talked to somebody.
God would do all that. He would make that 9 to 5 comment be something so negative just for this moment.
And while
just for this room. I had to go through all that just to talk to you.